When the mud bites back, only the bold survive. Watch machines battle nature and witness real operators turn disaster into dominance. Are you ready for the ultimate tractor showdown? Kicking off today's journey is a powerful mud plunge by the Ural 4320/80x8. It lost a bit of momentum due to a late gear shift, but with military-grade power under the hood, this slope is nothing more than a minor obstacle. Caked in mud and weighed down by heavy logs, it still moves calmly like a seasoned warrior. Perhaps it's all too familiar with these conditions. The Ultra BM100OR seems to have been stuck in this swamp for quite some time. The dried-up mud on its wheels has rendered it completely immobile in this brutal trap. The beastly K3200 steps in, showing off its rescue act with its long metal arm, reminiscent of an octopus tentacle. Look at that. The pulling force is so intense it seems like it could rip the front off the tractor. And finally, it drags the machine out of the swamp's deadly grip, an epic tug of war against the stubborn mud. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh no, the truck is sliding down the slope. The brakes have failed, like a fallen iron horse. And then, boom. The engine roars again as the familiar sight appears. Two machines bogged down, unable to move. The Belarus strains to pull the iron horse Ural out of the thick mud. But it seems to have no effect. They quickly shift their focus to rescuing the T40 behind. Once again, the engine roars fiercely, and this time, luck is on their side. The T40 is pulled out decisively and powerfully. Right after that, both machines move to rescue their stubborn comrades still stuck in the mud's grip. Even with both of them pulling at full force, the beast won't budge. This time they change tactics. The Ural is pulled back, preparing for a high power surge, a final all-out pull. What a brilliant move. Both tractors give it everything they've got. The Ural is yanked out with a monstrous force, tearing through the tough mud. In front of you is a true field warrior, a New Holland with a hydraulic loader FL3300. It's stuck halfway in the thick, sticky mud. Despite its powerful engine, even this guy can't get out on his own. Even though the Case IHJX 65C runs on a 3-cylinder diesel engine with about 65 horsepower, it too has to throw in the towel. The mud clings to the wheels like glue, making movement impossible. The engine roars furiously. The vehicle pulls with all its might, wheels spinning wildly, mud flying like a storm of fire. Yet the swamp refuses to let go, holding its prey as if trying to swallow it whole. No miracle happened. Just seeing the mud stuck to the wheels like adhesive is terrifying enough. Leaving the soggy fields behind, we head into a forest path that's just as unforgiving. This logging truck is struggling up a slippery inclined slick as if greased, carrying a mountain of logs and towing a fully loaded trailer behind it. After several failed attempts of advancing and reversing, this time it gives it everything it has, as if it's the only chance left. The wheels spin at full force, the whole system starts moving. It looks promising, but in the end, it fails again. The engine rattles nonstop. The entire setup shakes, but nothing works. The Ford 6600 is stuck deep in the mud along with its trailer.
Zincir nerede? Dur.
Switching position and changing the pulling direction was a smart move, but even with a 4-cylinder diesel engine producing around 75 horsepower, it still isn't enough to pull the trailer out.
Tırmanın üstünde salma var.
They bring in a stronger beast, the New Holland TR5 110. The engine shakes violently, but it's still not enough to conquer the stubborn mud. Now it's time for the final boss. The Hydromic HMK 140LC enters the scene. No debate here. With its sheer pulling power, it yanks the stuck trailer out in a flash. Enough of the sticky mud. Let's admire the raw power of two beasts, the Ursus 1614 and the New Holland TM190. What a sight! The Ursus 1614 delivers a dominating win. The DT75 with its sturdy tracks is now rescuing a long bed truck that slid off the road and got stuck. With its formidable strength, the rescue is no more than a light workout for this machine. Now we're headed straight up the mountain. A steel workhorse is hauling tons of massive pine logs up a slippery incline. The snap of a cable echoes sharply, a terrifying sound, showing just how much weight it's bearing. But with engine power, grit, and incredible pulling force, it slowly climbs, one step at a time. Just looking at that slope, I can smell the tension. The Level 754 is pulling a trailer packed with produce, trying to conquer this brutal incline, and it's struggling. It needed a helping hand. The cable stretched tight like a guitar string, and with immense strength, the trailer was finally hauled up. Climbing mountain roads with tons of long timber behind you makes it easy to lose momentum, especially on sharp turns. The solution: a powerful bulldozer buddy pushing from behind. Suddenly, the job becomes much easier. Now we're back on the fields to meet the kings of cultivation. That's right, it's the New Holland T760, stuck in loose soil like quicksand, getting back up from the green giants, John Deere 3300 and John Deere 6930. With the monstrous pulling power of both beasts, the New Holland is freed in a single, powerful pull. What an impressive start, power and speed from this beast. But then, slick mud like it was oil, combined with inertia from a jolt over an obstacle, causes the log-filled trailer behind to detach and fall back. The truck charges ahead like nothing even happened.
Tek motorluk değil o iş. Şöyle göstereyim.
Time for a rescue mission, a truck loaded with produce. But the cable used was too thin, and the immense force from two tractors snapped it instantly. They replaced it with a thicker one. Engines roared again, and this time, success! The long truck, fully loaded, was pulled out of trouble. The pull was too strong, and the truck's center of gravity shifted due to the heavy rear. What a shame! Next up, a showdown between Zetter and Fendt. Don't let Zetter's small frame fool you. It's packing serious power. The chain goes taut. Both are ready to unleash full force. This time, the Fendt isn't holding back. The Zetter's wheels dig into the ground, but it still gets dragged mercilessly by the Fendt. I wonder why that tractor plunged into the swampy field, hidden under tall grass. Maybe the driver's view was blocked. Thankfully, the king of all terrains, with a long iron arm, was there to help. It pulled the tractor up effortlessly, like reeling in a fish. Let's meet the field monster, the John Deere 6930. With a turbocharged 6-cylinder PowerTech Plus engine, it still faced some struggles while towing 2 trailers loaded with crops across a slippery path. But with its tenacity, it powered through the challenge. Now submerged halfway into a swamp, this tractor looks nearly hopeless. Luckily, help came from a tractor equipped with wheels designed for plowing, with grip as strong as glue. It pulled the Massey 246 out of the swamp in spectacular fashion. This T25 is stuck in a sticky rice field, getting pulled with full force by the T40. The wheels keep spinning as the mud refuses to let go. After nonstop effort, boom, the T25 was finally pulled out in all its glory. Even the powerful TT4 beast had to surrender to this brutal terrain. Despite its strong pulling power, it slipped backward.
Что-то он как копанный. О, пошел. Пошел вроде.
After switching the pulling direction, it worked wonders for that truck loaded with logs. It powered straight up the hill.
Поставили.
Now it's heading back to pull the heavy trailer left behind. Despite the struggle, with a powerful winch system, it managed to get the massive load moving.
Пошла.
Finally, wrapping up today's journey is a show of raw power from the Peterbilt 359, hauling a fully loaded log trailer up a slippery hill. Like it's nothing, this iron horse proves its class. What a powerful finish, worthy of the king of hauling.